The 5 most pivotal battles in Bible history. Throughout the Bible, God demonstrated His mighty power through battles that changed the course of history for His people. These battles weren't only about swords and shields. They were spiritual turning points, moments where God's will and power were made manifest in ways that echo through time. Here are 5 of the most pivotal battles in Bible history, not just because of the victory, but because of the deeper meaning behind them. 1. The Battle of Jericho, Joshua 6, the first major battle fought by the Israelites after entering the Promised Land under Joshua's leadership was the Battle of Jericho. This was not an ordinary military conquest. God gave Joshua specific instructions. The people were to march around the city once, every day for 6 days, and on the 7th day, they were to march 7 times, blow the trumpets, and shout. This was a battle of faith. No swords were raised, no catapults hurled stones. It was a divine strategy. When they obeyed God's command, the walls of Jericho fell flat. This battle was pivotal because it demonstrated that success and victory come not by might, but by obedience and faith in God. It reminded the Israelites that the battle belongs to the Lord, and He is the one who grants the victory. 2. David vs. Goliath, 1 Samuel 17, though not a battle between 2 armies in the traditional sense. The confrontation between David and Goliath was a defining moment in Israelite history. The Philistines stood on one side, and the Israelites on the other, with Goliath, a giant of a warrior, taunting God's people. No one dared to challenge him, until David, a young shepherd boy filled with the Spirit of God, stepped forward. Armed with only a sling and 5 smooth stones, but more importantly, with faith, David brought down the mighty Goliath with one shot. This battle was pivotal because it showed that God does not need the strong or experienced to win His battles. He uses the willing, the faithful, and the courageous. It was the beginning of David's rise to leadership and a testimony that God fights for His people. 3. The Battle of Mount Carmel, 1 Kings 18, though not fought with swords, this spiritual showdown between the prophet Elijah and the prophets of Baal was one of the most intense confrontations in biblical history. On Mount Carmel, Elijah challenged 450 prophets of Baal to call down fire from their God. They cried out all day, but nothing happened. Then Elijah stepped forward. He prayed once, and fire fell from heaven, consuming the sacrifice, the stones, the water,